Mimi is very much like only people who really know me and really love me use that name for me. The internal girl is still there.
Hey y'all, welcome to the emancipation of Mimi, right here on BET with Mariah Carey. Yeah! All right, all right.
This is nice.
Do you like this? It's beautiful,
I really appreciate it. This is really nice. Like, I didn't expect it to be, you know, so grandiose. You guys really took it to the next level.
Let's start from the beginning. How'd you get the record deal?
I started writing songs when I was like 13. The first one was bleak. It wasn't that good. But gradually just got more into it. Started doing backup sessions. Became a backup singer for Brenda K. Starr when I was like 17. Basically, I had 2 other labels that were like interested, but when the head of Sony, Tommy Mottola, heard the demo, he thought it was Brenda's demo tape because Brenda brought me to this party to meet a different guy named Jerry Greenberg. He wasn't quite as focused, and I ended up signing with Sony because I did believe that he has the same vision as I did in terms of, you know, where I wanted to go with my music.
If you can go back and be a voice in that 17-year-old woman's ear, what would you tell her?
I would say don't let them force you to change your music to fit what, them being the corporate folk, to fit what they think is hot, because they don't know.
All right. And if you could be the same voice in her ear with relationships, what would you say to her?
What I would say to that girl is you have a voice, not only meaning a singing voice, but you're allowed to say, no, I don't like this situation. No, I should have my own outside people. No, you know, I don't want to stay locked up in sing.
And sing. All right.
All the time.
We're going to have more of Mariah Carey, the emancipation of Mimi, right here on BET, y'all.
People who really know me and really love me use that name for me. You have a voice. I don't want to stay locked up in sing.
Welcome back to the emancipation of Mimi. One-on-one with Miss Mariah Carey, Miss Mimi herself. Gonna jump right back into it. What's the biggest misconception about Mariah Carey?
Biggest misconception, there are a lot of misconceptions about me, but how can I say, I don't know how to compare whether there's more misconceptions about me than there are about other celebrities. The answer is I'm a real person. I'm actually a very regular person when it comes down to it. Not ordinary regular, but in terms of just being down to earth, I feel that I'm that. I feel that if a friend has an issue that they need to talk about, that I'm there for them. I feel like I don't want to be like, well, I'm a shoulder to cry on, and like make it like it's a big drama or whatever, but I feel like I give as much as I get from my friends, and it's, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big misconception. Like, they would probably think that I'm very just like, whatever, call me when you want to talk about my latest photo shoot and album. You know what I mean? Right.
You've been linked with several celebrities.
Right.
Like, on as far as the dating scene is concerned.
Right.
Are you currently dating anybody, or will you ever have another public relationship?
Why do you have to put a smile on? Because you know they put a thing about us in the paper, and you're just trying to have that,
I'm not
discuss that.
I'm just asking a question.
Me and AJ are friends.
I'm just asking.
Can we discuss that?
But I don't know you.
Oh, you don't know me, but you're my friend.
There was one point when the media was all over you, and they were saying Mariah Carey's having this quote-unquote breakdown.
Right.
What really was going on with MC at that time?
Being involved in a big corporate system and also personally involved, which I'm not blaming anybody but myself for, but that situation and then coming out of that situation just drove me to the point of working myself into the ground, because I was like, I will not let, you know, the powers that be win and say I can't do anything without them. And I think that drove me to the point of just exhaustion, and really all I needed was like 2 weeks of rest.
But when you read it and when you see it, what does it do to you? How does that make you feel?
One time I spent 7 hours on a plane. I was going to Puerto Rico during that time, and I spent 7 hours just reading all the press, all the papers, all the things, and I was just like, whoa. And it really, what it did to me is it actually made me lose even more respect for I don't want to say journalism or journalists because you can't lump people into one category, but the media in general, and I don't hate the media. I'm not one of those people that bashes the media. I understand they have a job to do. And the danger is that kids growing up and people looking at it read that stuff and believe it because then the talk show hosts talk about it and then the radio talk show hosts talk about it and it becomes a thing, it becomes a joke. And it's cool, you know, you get past it, you move on to different stages in your life. But the thing is, it is hurtful, but you gotta shake it off. You have to.
All right, y'all, we're gonna have more The Emancipation of Mimi right here on BET with Mariah Carey.
The internal girl is still there. You have a voice. I don't want to stay locked up in sing. I get it.
What's up, y'all? You're watching The Emancipation of Mimi with Mariah Carey right here on BET, y'all. All right, let's talk about this album, The Emancipation of Mimi.
Okay.
What does that mean? What is the title? Talk to me about it.
Basically, it was just, usually people are expecting a one-word title from me. And I heard some speculation, okay, she had rainbow, butterfly, daydream, what is next, unicorn? And I was like, I was gonna do it for a minute, but then I said, only a few people will get the joke, so forget it. And I believe that L.A. Reid heard somebody call me Mimi, and he thought it was cute, and we were going back and forth with album titles, and it kind of like came around to like, what about incorporating that name, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, that could be cool. So I went back and forth with like a couple different things, like The Adventures of, a few different things. The Adventures of could have been hot, but The Emancipation of worked because Mimi is very much like only people who really know me and really love me use that name for me. So it's like the real person as opposed to the name Mariah Carey.
At this point in your life, what made you make this album that's such a personal album?
To me, it's very personal, but it's also really fun. Like, there's a lot of fun records on the album. Like all the stuff I did with Jermaine, like Shake It Off, like all those records, I just really love. Kanye and I did a song together called Stay the Night. There's just like a wide variety of stuff. And then the album ends with a song called Fly Like a Bird, which is a spiritual record that...
So we're about to play a game now. We're going to do word association. You ready for word association?
Yes. Not really, but okay.
First thing comes to mind. Singing.
Songs.
Family.
You want to know what just came to my head? Family Man, because I just got done making a video with Brett. Family Man was his movie, sorry.
Marriage. Is that a word?
Is that a word?
I just...
Next question.
Mimi.
The Emancipation of?
Inspiration.
God.
Money.
It's a good thing.
Glitter.
Dust.
Happiness.
I have to think on that one because the one you hit me before was a dig and I hate you for it.
Defeat.
Don't accept it.
Victory.
Claim it.
Now, what is all said and done? What do you want the people to say about Mariah Carey?
I don't know what I would like them to say. I would like to know that I have made a difference in some small way with what I've done with my life. That's it.
Awesome. And you have made an amazing difference with your music. Got to give it up for Mariah Carey. Thank you.